Alright guys, let's make a quick video. I need to do a couple chores today. We finally got a break in the weather and it's above freezing, so I can get in there and scrape a little bit. I also want to hang up the perches in the breeding section to give the hens a break, give the cocks a break when they're not on eggs. Youngsters are due here this weekend, and with that being said, I want the parents to get a break from the youngsters because they're going to be relentless. As they get to about that second week, the youngsters start chasing for food, and just to give the parents something to an escape, I guess I should say. I want to put the perches back in. It's warm enough today that I want to get in and scrape some of the boxes. It's not super heavy, but if you keep up on it, it'll never be too bad. So excuse me, I just got to get in there, scrape a little bit, hang the perches back up, and that'll be chores for today done. And I'd like to talk to you guys about a few things, some upcoming events, and we'll cover that as soon as I'm done here, guys. We'll check back in just a few minutes. Alright guys, we're back, and it took all of about 5 minutes to do. One benefit to the loft floors, I may have mentioned that when I scrape, I just scrape it down to the floor and it falls right through the grills. So that's a real nice benefit. I don't have to carry anything in or out. But I did find one downfall, I guess. The only negative I've ever had about loft raised floors like this is if you drop anything, you can kiss it goodbye. You are not going to find it without lifting that floor up. And it's a pain in the rear when you're trying to screw things back up and you drop a screw. Have a few extra with you because it's long gone. But that's my only downfall, really, guys. That's my only negative, my only con about raised floors. I know it's funny, but it's super frustrating when you drop something, you can't reach it anymore, and it's like, well, I should have brought an extra. But needless to say, guys, the birds are moving right along. We have, again, eggs in every bowl, with the exception of that young pair down there, or that young hen from off the race team this year. She's only given me one egg, but the egg is viable. We'll have 19 youngsters by the end of the weekend. Maybe we'll make a quick video on the youngsters. Maybe not so much the youngsters, but the breeding pairs that have made it together this year compared to the previous years. But maybe we'll cover that on the next video, guys. Today I want to talk to you guys about one loft pigeon racing. Most of you guys who know me and are probably guessing or trying to understand the thumbnail that I posted up here, and I apologize if it's a bit of a clickbait. I just want to create a little bit of traction for the topic that I want to talk about today. That being said, most of you guys that do know me know that I am not a fan of one loft races. I am a club racer, true and true. Unfortunately, for a lot of guys, club racing is not an option, and the one loft racing is the only way to get these guys into the sport, into the hobby. So if you guys are looking for a place to send your birds this year, guys, I want to throw a name in the hat here. The Minnesota Monarch One Loft Pigeon Race. It's a new race this year. It's held and run by a good friend of mine, Travis Bemboom. For those of you guys who don't know Travis is a pigeon racer like myself. You know, he's an AU registered champion. He's raced for many years. He's won at all levels of competition, club and combine and one loft races. And he decided to start his own. You know, he's one of us, guys. He's one of us, and if I'm going to promote anybody, it's going to be one of us. Nowadays, like I said, there's a lot of conspiracy around one loft races. Guys aren't being paid, things of that nature. Birds aren't being handled correctly. It's one that I feel Travis would do a great job at. It's a smaller race, so space will be limited, guys. All I'm saying is take a peek. Travis and I have been friends for a long time. You know, he's one of us. That's the best I can say, really. If I were gonna send to anyone, it'd be him. I feel like he would do an awesome job handling the birds, prepping them, treating them like his own. You know, again, everybody can decide what they want to do. I just want to help promote this, moving it right along. Hopefully it does well. Hopefully there's a lot of traction for him, and it only grows. Just throwing out a name, guys. I'll leave the flyer up. If the best option, guys, really is to just pause the video and write down Travis's information, get a hold of him. You know, again, space will be limited, so if you guys are really looking for a new place this year to try out, I would really suggest the Monarch One Loft Pigeon Race. And that's pretty much it, guys. Hopefully I've covered a little bit of that information. Hope I was able to describe who Travis is as a person. He's a really good friend of mine. And I'll leave it to you guys. If you guys are looking for a place to send, this would be one that I would send to. needless to say, guys, we'll catch you on the next one. Hopefully when youngsters start popping up, we'll take some video of the active pairs for this season. But we'll cover that on the upcoming videos, guys. We'll see you on the next one.